Hello everyone, this is the last questions and answers session of 2023. If you're not familiar with the format of the Q&A sessions, it's very simple. You leave us your question, we will answer it on the next Q&A session. We are not publishing a Q&A session every week. The next one will probably air at the end of February. So if you are coming to Spain in January, have a question for us about your trip in January, do not leave it for the next Q&A video. It won't be ready in time. Just look for a video related to the topic of your question and we will reply to it within 24 hours. So let's go with my electronic notes with the questions from our readers for this Q&A session. And the first one is from Max. Sorry, Tony, I've got a late question. I want to take a bus from Toledo to Consuegra. I searched it from internet, but nothing came up. Well, we've got good news for you. The company Samar, line 22, Max, has a direct service from Toledo to Consuegra. On the first fixed commentary underneath the video, we will leave you a link so you can check the schedules. Dan, hi Tony and Cecilia, thank you for all your very informative videos on Spain and Portugal. Thank you, Dan. Would you happen to know if a Philippine driver's license is acceptable to drive in Spain and Portugal? Dan, we strongly advise you to get an international driving permit. A police officer might ask you for it. The car rental company might ask for it. Just get the permit and get it done with all worries. And in theory, in Spain, the police should accept driving licenses written in English. But are you going to argue with a police officer if he thinks otherwise? No, you're not. So get the international driving permit. There's a bit of an unclear situation regarding international driving permits because there are different levels of authority involved. It's a local police, regional police, national police. Andres, saludos Tony, your videos are excellent for research. Do you have any insight for Tarifa to Tangiers, Morocco, Africa? No, Andres, we've never done it. We've been to Tarifa, it's a lovely, lovely place, but we've never been to Tangiers. But we've seen the boats, the ferry boats coming and going the whole time. So it should not be a problem to get to the other side. But we just haven't done it and we don't have a video on the channel about it. Gabriela. Hi Tony, thank you again for your great informative videos. I have a question that may not be related to Spain but to Portugal. Gabriela, that's absolutely fine. I have booked 2 flights with TAP Air and now I've been warned by fellow travelers to book with another carrier. What is happening to TAP? I heard they cancel loads of flights and delays are many. A bit anxious to say the least. Gabriela, you don't quote what your sources are, but as far as we are aware, it's business as usual with TAP. Yes, the financial results are not good and the Portuguese government is constantly injecting new funds into the company. But massive flight cancellation, we've never heard of it. So I would fly TAP with no concerns whatsoever. At the time being anyway. Kinyu, I love your videos, so helpful. I got one question. I want to a soccer game. I suppose you mean I want to go to a soccer game in Madrid, but just wondering how to choose seats and how to get there. Thank you. Well, there are 3 teams in Madrid. If you mean Real Madrid, you buy the tickets from the official website and there you will be able to choose your seats. And Sar has a very long question we're going to attempt to reply to. Hi Tony, I am a big fan of your channel and truly appreciate all the extensive research and care you take into creating your content. Thank you. Next summer, my family and I plan to combine a trip to Greece from the US with some days, about 5 in Spain first. My dilemma is twofold. Having never been to Spain before, I cannot seem to narrow down exactly where to visit. I would absolutely love to go to Granada, but I would like to arrive a larger city first, but can narrow done between Malaga, Valencia or Seville. I realized that summer traveling in Spain is becoming more and more hazardous due to climate change. So since my travel times are inflexible due to school schedules, I would like to go somewhere that is a bit less overrun as Barcelona or Madrid by tourists as possible. Is there a particular destination combination that you would advise? Well, first of all, watch our video on traveling in Spain during the summer. The problem is not just climate change. The problem is overrun by tourists everywhere, and the prices in the last couple of years have been beyond belief. Absolutely bizarre. Really expensive. 5 days in Spain, wow. We would personally not go to Granada. We would include Granada as part of a trip around Andalusia. I would go to Madrid. During the summer, Madrid has no beach, which is a huge differential to Barcelona. Barcelona during the summer is absolutely packed with tourists. We are not saying there are no tourists in Madrid during the summer, but the situation is not as extreme as in Barcelona. Go to Madrid, 5 days in Madrid, or go to Valencia, 5 days in Valencia. Personally, given that you are going to be in Greece, I would dedicate those extra 5 days to Greece. I would not include another country, bearing in mind one day will be spent going and the other one coming back or returning back home. So 5 days, I would keep things as simple as possible. Choose just the one destination. Could be Madrid, could be Valencia for that period of time. And the final question today is from JSOX99. Well, hello Tony, thanks for providing very helpful information. We will be traveling to Spain in April and will be driving. I have tried and was unsuccessful in finding any information on limited traffic zones in Oviedo and Santiago de Compostela. Any tips would be very helpful. Well, your question is quite good. You're talking about what in Spain is called as zonas de bajas emisiones, and that's something you are going to encounter all throughout the European Union in every single large city. The rules and regulations differ from one to another. It is true that it's not easy to find information, particularly if you don't speak Spanish, but we have found an unofficial website that collects information from all cities on the topic. You will find the link underneath the video, so you can check out for all the cities you'd like to drive in. And given that we are in a very special period of the year, we would like to wish a Feliz Navidad, a Merry Christmas to those who celebrate Christmas. And we know it's a very special time of the year to be with your friends, with your dear ones. We hope you will have a great time. Remember, there will be yet another video before the end of the year, but we thought this would be the right time to wish you a really Merry Christmas. From Cecilia and myself, we will see you back on another Q&A session at the end of February. All the best to all of you.